My name's Bob Wheeler. I'm one of the co-owners of Friends of Toto. It's a dog daycare and boarding and grooming facility in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I'm here today to talk a little bit about what's happening in our industry and to talk a little bit about our capacity issues and the challenges that we've been facing recently. It's important that everybody understand that you're more than just a customer. The more that a customer comes to our store, the more frequently I get to know them, and I get to know what their families are like and what kinds of work that they do. And that becomes part of my life story. So I start to take an interest in what they're doing and what they're working on. And the same is true with their pet. I want to make sure that their pet is happy, healthy, safe. I want to make sure that they're having a good time. For us, it's important that we take whatever steps we need to do to try to make sure that everybody has a safe experience. People don't want to see our dogs get hurt. That's, I think, the bottom line. We're all animal lovers, but particularly dog lovers. Having said that, I know that dogs play with their teeth. They play with claws that can be sharp. Opportunity for injury is fairly high in a business like this, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we don't take extra precautions to make sure that they're safe. The truth of the matter is it's about making sure we have sufficient number of eyes to watch the number of dogs that we're allowed to have. What makes us a little bit different is that we're open 24 hours a day. We work on holidays and weekends. We don't take any time off. We operate all the time on the exact same schedule. That creates some challenges for some people. To the extent that we have staff and that everything's stable, we can maintain our legal limits of capacity. When we don't have enough staff, we will lower our capacity limits so that we don't take on more dogs than we can actually watch. So right now our capacity is 100 dogs during the day and 50 dogs overnight. Those limits are specified by ordinance in the city of Pawtucket. We've had some staffing shortages recently, and so there were certainly some challenges where people had a hard time getting in because we had to lower our capacity limits. For the popular holidays, be prepared to book at least a month in advance. We are booked up for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We are putting people on wait lists, so if you do want to book, you can certainly get on a wait list. I will say, with COVID here, unfortunately, a lot of people are having to cancel their plans, and so as a result, we do have some turnover, and so the opportunity for people on the wait list might actually become a reality. It's not who we are as a company to say, I don't want you to come here, or we're putting you on the wait list all the time. Unfortunately, it's just a function of the reality of the marketplace right now. And so while we're trying to take steps to do that, understand that you are a family member to us, and so we're going to do everything we can to try to get you in the door. Now the next phase is looking at how do we not turn anybody else away. We do have expansion plans, but it's going to take us some time to roll those out. And the reason why we're here, I think, in this space is really because everybody went out and got a pet during COVID. And so our dog volume has increased tremendously, nearly overnight. This was not an experience that we expected this quickly in our business. We have grown so quickly that our ability to catch up is hard to do. While the future is bright and the opportunities certainly are there for growth, it's just going to take us a little while to get there. And we're doing everything we can to try to keep everybody happy and healthy and safe. We are facing challenges just like every other industry is, but we're doing our best to stay ahead of them and plan for the future and make sure that in the process of doing so, we're not doing anything that's going to disrupt the way we do business, trying to keep everybody healthy, happy, and safe.